I wouldn't mind finishing it at another time. But
I do
anyway,
think it did get more interesting towards the end, but yeah,
yes,
go ahead.
yes. No. You can go ahead and give your thoughts first because I got to change the stream title real quick to Dreamland 3 because that's what we'll be doing next.
Okay. Yeah, I don't play old games.
Hmm.
I'll start by saying that. But that one was fun. I think it was fun. Does it hold up? For me personally, not at all. I will probably never play this again. I think it like for nostalgia factor, it's probably a lot of like fun. I'd totally come back if I played it, in the past. I'd probably come back and play it again.
Hmm.
But now that's a big no from me.
Felicia, I'm laughing because Felicia said Dragon Jarrell. You know you want to.
I really do.
No, give your honest thoughts. Like this is your time. Like,
I feel like, I was I read the directions. I was still very confused. I have no idea what Kirby was doing half the time. Like, I was trying to jump and it wasn't jumping. I was trying to curve and it curved sometimes when I wanted to. And then when it didn't want to, it didn't. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not playing the game right. But, yeah, it's a big no from me. It's
okay,
cute though. Kirby's
so
adorable. It's like super cute.
it is adorable. All these Kirby games are really adorable. Oh, wait till you see Dreamland 3. That game is so beautiful. But we'll get there. So talking about Dream Course real quick. As far as the way it holds up, um, I would say for my third time attempting to play this game.
Has it gotten better?
Oh, hang on. Lee said, "Nah, keep going, Jarrell." I will give him. If he wants to say more, I'll give him a second. But let me go ahead and give my thoughts first, real quick. Drag it more. He says,
I feel bad.
"They're really out here. They're really out here. Just want you to say this game is trash." Okay, so to answer your question, how do I feel about this game on my third go? So I will say I like it more my third time than I did the previous time. The first time I came off with a very negative impression of it. Second
Mm-hmm.
time when I had played with Christy, I still wasn't really feeling it, but the multiplayer was fun. For this third go around, I feel like I understood the single player a bit more, and I felt like I understood the multiplayer a bit more. As far as whether or not I think this game holds up, I will go ahead and say I don't think it does. But despite me saying so, I do think that if someone had to like in the context of when this game came out on the Super Nintendo, if we're just ignoring anything that came out after the Super Nintendo era, I do think this. I really do think this game was good for its time because it's unique. Because I've never played a golf game quite like this because it's not again it's just it goes against everything that golf to be. The hole won't even appear until you defeated every enemies on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby's got his power ups, which can slightly affect how things go. We didn't see the power up tutorials, but basically we are kind of able to figure out how most of it went anyway. So I don't think it was that big a deal. I do like that it's all there for you. If you find yourself really enjoying this game, like all the tutorials are right there. Like they go into detail about how it goes. It's just, but you still have to play around with it because some of those meters were confusing. You didn't know exactly how you're gonna
Bruh, oh
curve,
my god. I don't
and
know what's
that
going on.
and that's the thing. It's a very unique game, but I couldn't see too many people coming back to it today, honestly, because as adorable as it is, and with the fun factor can be there. I think it's a little obtuse with some of its mechanics to really be heavily enjoyed today. That being said, I will say this much: I would still never come back and do the single player of this because I just don't want to. But two player with friends, I gotta be honest, it's chaotic, it's shady, as Felicia says, but it can be chaotic, good chaotic fun. Like when I played with Christy, we had no idea what either of us, none of us knew what we were doing, but we still had fun. And even now, like even though we're both saying it doesn't hold up, we still had a good time.
Yeah, I had fun with it, not knowing what was going on. Until
And
I got all my points taken away from me, and
right,
then I was like, "Fuck this game!" Like, I don't understand why it does that.
right.
It was still fun, but I just it's too confusing. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't. I don't know what's going on, and if I don't know what's going on, I'll get bored really quick. So,
Yeah,
like, I
the
was like,
mechanics are dense and there's a lot of trial and error, which I don't know. That's like a lot of games. I feel like especially multiplayer fun games like this are a little clear about what you have to do, and I think for that regard, those later games are better, and this one, but I would still recommend if you've never played it to try it, because who knows, it might be for you. Like I do hear that this game has cult following among Super Nintendo fans, so I guess there must be something there. But as far as we played, that we just had fun,
I feel like
but
if
I
you
can't
get the hang of it, you'll probably love it.
That's
like,
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
exactly.
If you get the hang of the weird bouncing mechanics and everything, that you could probably have a good time there. I get it. Felicia says, I agree with y'all 100%. It's a lot. It is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's our thoughts on Dream Course. Give it a try for sure. But we didn't come out of it saying that we definitely want to come back to do more of it, despite me making that suspend point.